Well, from corn to soybeans, that is, many area farmers are dealing with struggling crops right now.
And that coming after an extremely wet spring. The left field's waterlogged and essentially untouchable. As 13 ABC's Michael Bratton explains, those weather woes are now being felt in winter wheat crops.
Here in Ottawa County, it's a race against the clock for many farmers to harvest what they can of winter wheat. After a cool and soggy spring, the USDA estimates an 80 to 90% loss of the crop this year.
Anything that's out there growing has had a tough time.
Like many farmers, Michael Libben is making the best of an otherwise unimpressive winter wheat crop.
I lost one field due to the wet weather this spring, and the other field I harvested.
On top of handling his own, he also checks on other fields in his role with the Ottawa Soil and Water Conservation District.
This wheat field behind us is averaging about 30% less yield than it normally would.
On average, Libben says Ottawa County normally plants between 7,000 and 8,000 acres of winter wheat each year. Extreme weather took a toll on that figure this year, causing about 90% of crops to be ruined.
We went through the winter, the harsh winter we had, then the springtime, as wet as it was, it had a very tough time surviving that.
For wheat that did survive, Libben says there's now a push to harvest before more rain moves in.
Drying down and getting wet again, it can open that wheat head up and you can lose your wheat out of the plant. So that's the real concern.
With less wheat around this year, Libben says those who rely on straw will also feel the pinch, especially in their wallets.
The less 7,000 acres less of wheat harvested is that much less straw that's being harvested and available for livestock and for landscaping industry.
Even with low yields, Libben says most farmers are just grateful to have a harvest after a year of unusual weather.
You kind of got to roll with the punches and make the best of it.
In Ottawa County, Michael Bratton, 13 ABC Action News.